Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, guess what? I want to do a part 2 with regard to heart health, foods that are great for your heart, because, I see that many individuals really enjoyed that last episode and had plenty of questions. And I welcome that. It's great to see that a lot of you are appreciative of some of the foods recommended that can reinforce qi and blood, strengthen the heart and the heart-kidney relationship and so forth. And I've had some great conversations with some of you guys with regard to the last episode. So I'm going to do a part 2. But I want you to keep in mind, when I bring up, let's say, certain fruits and vegetables, it doesn't mean it's going to cure heart disease. And I noticed some of you asked that question or took it as if, that is the cure-all to the situation with regard to your heart. And it's not the case. It helps strengthen the heart, and it can improve the flow of qi and blood. What's important too in acupuncturists is the harmony between the heart and kidneys. And I'll even recommend you sit with your acupuncturist to talk about the importance of that relationship. But in the meantime, I want you to know certain fish, vegetable, whole grain, and fruit combinations, and even tea can work toward you making your way in the proper direction toward a healthier heart and overall a healthier you. But in this episode, I want to start with green tea, because many of you suffer from hypertension, which puts there's a severe strain on the heart. And green tea is great in helping lower your blood pressure. But it's not just drink 1 cup and then that's it. No, you have to make it a part of your daily living. 1 to 2 cups a day. Exchange it for coffee. And I know many of you are going to be upset about me saying that. But there's so many medicinal benefits to drinking green tea. Not just because it's soothing and warm, but it contains catechin and flavonoids and antioxidants. And it has a myriad of cardio benefits, including reducing blood clots. You see, as an acupuncturist, there are various reasons as to why I may recommend green tea to some of even my patients. I know green tea is great for the heart, but not only the heart, but the liver, the lungs, the large intestine, the stomach, and the bladder. But in this case, green tea benefits the heart. It induces urination. It can relieve thirst. It refreshes the mind. It's rich in, like I said, antioxidants, as well as it can strengthen the immune system. And guess what else is a healthy snack? Dark chocolate. But it has to contain at least, and I'll say this again, 70% cocoa. But dark chocolate can lower your blood pressure. You see, the healthiest dark chocolate bars, they tend to have flavanols that can relax your arteries and increase blood flow. But you have to make sure it doesn't contain saturated fats from various additives, such as, let's say, palm oil. You have to be careful of that. Another one of my favorites that I love putting in my oatmeal that I eat a few times a week is raisins. Just a handful. And it could be, you don't even have to just put it in your oatmeal. You can just eat it as a regular snack. You know when you want to pick up some M&Ms or something that you shouldn't be eating? Grab a handful of raisins because it can help reduce high blood pressure. Loaded with potassium, which helps lower high blood pressure and increase immune boosting antioxidants. Because you see, potassium rich foods tend to boost heart health. And then look for foods rich in magnesium too. Because it all comes down to your health. That's where the wealth is. It's not in your bank account or your safe. The wealth isn't in an app on your phone. It's not in a cryptocurrency account. The wealth is not under the doghouse in the backyard. It's not in a shoebox in the closet. The wealth isn't in your pocket, purse, or your wallet. And the wealth isn't under the mattress. It's in you. It's about what you put inside of yourself, even in this case, such as broccoli. Why? Because green vegetables in general is low in cholesterol, rich in fiber, and it's loaded with antioxidants. And it's great for your joints also. And as an acupuncturist, like whenever I see patients who have heat in the blood or there's heat in the liver, I'll recommend broccoli. And broccoli's not just good for the liver. An acupuncturist also understands it's great for the spleen and stomach. There's that infamous middle jiao, that gut again. Gut health is super important. Massive. Another that I recommend a lot is Brussels sprouts. Yep. I know some of you are like, oh, yeah, I used to be that way when I was a kid. And my parents or my mom would put Brussels sprouts on my plate. Oh my gosh, nightmare time. But no, if I had known then how rich Brussels sprouts are with vitamins and how good it is for your heart and how it reduces inflammation in the cardiovascular system, as well as it improves blood vessel health, I would have fallen in love with Brussels sprouts right away. Another's cauliflower. Now, although it's not green, now the color white in vegetables and fruits is great for the lungs. But I also, as an acupuncturist, I'm aware that it's loaded with antioxidants. I know it's high in fiber and it contains allicin. Now, allicin is a component of garlic that many know tends to help lower the risk of heart attacks and reduce cholesterol levels. Another's one of my favorites, sweet potatoes or yams. Excellent source of vitamin C, loaded with calcium and iron, which tends to reduce high blood pressure. Now, I would recommend you eat the skin as well, but I don't. I'll be honest with you, I don't. Some do, and I support that. Because as an acupuncturist, I fully understand. I am fully aware that sweet potatoes or yams is great for the spleen, the stomach, middle jiao again, and large intestine. Because it supplements the middle jiao. It's great for digestion. It supplements qi. It promotes bowel movement. It promotes body fluids, the production of body fluids. Just like whole grains that are free of gluten. And this can include oat bran and brown rice, which tends to regulate cholesterol. But you don't want those processed refined grains loaded with glutens, because there's relations to heart ailments, including clogged arteries. So you really want to be careful. Another is, let's see, apples. Apple a day, you know what it does. Quick snack, especially when you're on the run and you want something to hold you over. Pick up an apple and possibly even a banana with that. Wonders. Okay? And see if you could clean it well enough where you don't peel the skin off. Because that's where all the antioxidants are, especially polyphenols. Now, apples tend to contain pectin, which tends to, in some cases, block the absorption of bad cholesterol. It's loaded with fiber. And see, as an acupuncturist, I understand it benefits the stomach and spleen. Once again, the importance of the middle jiao, or should I say your gut. It quenches thirst, it reinforces the spleen, it promotes hydration of body tissues. Apples can even reduce fever. Yes. And another source of pectin is oranges, packed with a flavonoid that lowers blood pressure and reduces artery inflammation. And keep in mind, citrus also contains hesperidin, which is a plant chemical which tends to improve blood flow to the heart, as well as vitamin C is a potent protector against stroke. And again, an acupuncturist, in this case, when it comes to oranges, we understand it strongly benefits the stomach and the gallbladder. It induces urination, it quenches thirst, it resolves mucus. So you learn all of these from Eastern nutrition consultation sessions with an acupuncturist. Another cool fruit is grapefruit. Just like oranges, it's rich in vitamin C. It can protect against stroke, it can help reduce bad cholesterol. And if you're on some type of heart medication, let's say a statin or such as Lipitor, or even Viagra, stay away from grapefruit, because it contains a certain compound that can show to be toxic when it's mixed with Viagra or some form of statin. But now an acupuncturist understands that grapefruit benefits the stomach and the lungs. It hydrates, eases a person's thirst, restores appetite. What else could I say it does? Grapefruits also can redirect the flow of qi downward. So if you're ever feeling nauseous or you're vomiting, that stomach qi rebelling, it's going in the wrong direction. So you want to redirect the flow of stomach qi downward. You want to eat grapefruit. It also eases cough and it clears phlegm as well. But I'm gonna hit you in the head with one of my all-time favorites. I almost eat this every day, and I shouldn't, especially when it's not in season. And it's avocado, loaded with monounsaturated fats, which is considered good fats. Can help minimize blood clots. But I have to go easy because the calorie count on avocados is kind of high. But as an acupuncturist, I understand that it benefits the large intestine, the liver, and the lungs. And it serves as like a blood and yin tonic. It harmonizes the liver, it lubricates the lungs and the large intestine. It's great for the heart. Yes, indeed. It's great for the heart. But This and more you learn just simply from seeing an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits, along with seeing your physician annually for your annual checkups. Just simply make acupuncture a part of your life, okay? Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?